Alrighty everyone, we are going to go ahead and do our 29th game of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition on the Super Nintendo, in which so far, in 28 games I've won $1,520,614. So this game is currently a $1.5 million run, whereas the first edition of Jeopardy is a $4 million run. A lot of money. Now, in terms of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition on the Super NES, I've never made it this far. Just like with Jeopardy for the SNES, I've never made it that far. For the Jeopardy round, we have these categories: fabrics, famous men, movie trivia, fictional characters, business and industry, and we're going to close it out with pioneer life. Okay, I can deal with these categories. Alright, if we're ready, let's get going. Business and Industry 100.
The answer is...
French company that's #1 in sales of sparkling mineral water in the U.S. What is Perrier? Let's have Business and Industry for 200.
The answer is...
In 1988, the FAA gave this company $3.5 billion to improve the air traffic control computer system. What is IBM? I'll have Business and Industry for 300.
The answer is...
Companies in this industry suffered the biggest losses from 1992's Hurricane Andrew. What is insurance? We'll take Business and Industry for 400.
The answer is...
Pharmacist Benjamin Green started this company in 1994 after cocoa butter tanned his bald head. What is Coppertone? Business and Industry for 500, please.
The answer is...
Ultralock and Elnalock are makes of sergers, which are used in conjunction with these machines. What are sewing machines? There we go, $1,500, random category. Fabrics 100.
The answer is...
From a flaxen fabric, it's a term for bed sheets, though most are no longer made of it. What are linens? What is linen? Linens, yeah. Good. Okay. Fabrics 200, please.
The answer is...
A sail fabric, or something for a boxer to fall back on. Liz. And it is canvas. Oh, okay. That is correct. Liz is now on the board with $200. Fabrics 300.
The answer is...
Rayon got its name from ray for its sheen and on for this natural material it resembles. What is cotton? Fabrics 400.
The answer is...
Neoprene is a synthetic form of this. Liz. Rubber. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You're up to $600. Liz, where are you going? Fabrics 500.
The answer is...
Light fabric named for the cobwebs that appear around the end of the summer when goose is eaten. Rob. Gossamer. Pioneer Life 100.
The answer is...
Between 1775 and 1800, more than 200,000 pioneers went through this gap in the Appalachians. What is the Cumberland Gap? I'd like Pioneer Left for 200.
The answer is
American Express Company was the eastern predecessor of this mail and stagecoach firm. What is Wells Fargo? I'll have the Pioneer Left for 300.
the answer is
Most of the cooking was done in this oven, a thick three-legged skillet with a lid. What is a Dutch oven? Pioneer Left 400. Nearly double. All of it. On the treeless prairies, the typical home was made of this material. What is... sod? Yeah! Pioneer Left 500.
the answer is
In 1846, the Mormons left Nauvoo in this Midwestern state and began their trek to Utah. What is Ohio? No, it's not Ohio. I know it now. Oh well. Illinois, that's right. Rob doubles his money. Fictional characters for 100.
the answer is
Flopsy appears in Peter Rabbit and Topsy in this 1852 novel. What is Uncle Tom's Cabin? I'd like fictional characters for 200, please.
the answer is
This name has been associated with both Robinson Crusoe and Bill Gannon. What is Friday? Let's have fictional characters for 300, please.
the answer is
The name Beaumarchais bestowed on the Barber of Seville. What is Figaro? Fictional characters for 400.
the answer is
It was Jack Dawkinson's twins. It was Jack Dawkinson's nickname in Oliver Twist. What is the Artful Dodger? Fictional characters for 500.
the answer is
George de Martier's novel Trilby had this hypnotist whose name now means evil manipulator. Rob. No. Liz. Svengali, yep. We have 2 categories left. You want famous men or movie trivia? Famous men 100.
the answer is
Appropriately, Richard Belzer co-wrote a book on how to be a stand-up one of these. What is a comedian? Famous men 200.
the answer is
He swashbuckled through 3 marriages to Lily Demita, Nora Pat Eddington, and Patrice Wanmore. I will say who is Douglas Fairbanks Jr. It's not Douglas Fairbanks Jr. Oh, Rob doesn't know. Too bad. You're down to $300, Rob. Liz? Nope. I think it's Errol Flynn, now that I think about it. Is it Errol Flynn? Yeah, it was Errol Flynn. Alright. Famous man 300.
The answer is
An early merchandising giant, he started his first store at Kimmerer, Wyoming. Who's J.C. Penney? Famous man for 400.
the answer is
In 1843, two sisters, Sarah and Adelaide Yates, married these twins, made famous by P.T. Barnum, who were yin and yang. No. Oh, I think I just figured it out. Nope, Rob doesn't know. Chang and Ing, yeah. Yeah, it just came to me after I put in my response, but too late. Movie Trivia 100. Let's see if we do better
the
here.
answer is
Hollywood Insider movie in which Tim Robbins played a murderous studio executive. What is the player? I like Movie Trivia for 200.
the answer is
When Gene Kelly broke an ankle, this star came out of retirement to play an Easter parade. Who's Fred Astaire? Movie Trivia for 300.
the answer is
In Beaches, 46-year-old Lainey Kazan played the mother of this 43-year-old. Who's Bette Midler? Movie Trivia for 400.
the answer is
This film ran for 31 weeks in Paris with the title Blanche-Neige et les Sept Nains. What is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Movie Trivia for 500, please.
the answer is
Hercules and Hercules Unchained starring this muscle man are available uncut on home video. Who was Steve Reeves? Now the last clue. Ran the category too, by the way.
the answer is
This author of Cain and Abel was only 29 when elected to Parliament. Rob? And he still doesn't have a clue. He's not doing well. Liz? Nope, she doesn't know either. So she's going to finish the Jeopardy round with 800. Rob's going to finish with minus 600. I'm going to finish with 6,800 because I don't have a clue. That other name was Jeffrey Archer. Alright, let's get to Double Jeopardy. For Double Jeopardy, the categories are mythology, world religion, capital cities. Oh, I shouldn't have a problem with that one. freedom, notice the quotation marks, 11-letter words, and we're going to close it out with man in space. Rob, you're in the hole at minus 600. Let's see if we can get you out. Which category would you like to start with? He wants to start with capital cities for 200. A good place to start. The Thai name for this capital is Krung Thep, which means City of Angels. What is Bangkok? I'd like capital cities for 400.
The answer is
Name of the first capital of New York State, or the present capital of Jamaica. What is Kingston? Capital cities for 600.
the answer is
16th century Jewish refugees from Portugal and Spain helped make it the world diamond cutting capital. What is Amsterdam? Capital cities for 800.
the answer is
The witches' market in this Bolivian capital has been called a glorious adventure for kids. What is La Paz? And capital cities for 1,000.
the answer is
The capital of Nova Scotia was named after George Montague Dunk, the second Earl of this. What is Halifax? There we go. Ran the capital cities category and I have $9,800. Let's have 11-letter words for 200.
the answer is
If they don't spend it first, Mom and Dad will leave you this in their wills. What is an... What is an investiture? No. Has a lot of letters in it, but that's not the correct answer. Rob. An inheritance. That's right, inheritance. Okay, where's he, Rob? Man in space, 200.
the answer is
The 6 lunar landings put a total of this many men on the moon. What is 12? I'd like man in space for 400.
the answer is
In February 1962, he told Congress his flight proved man could operate intelligently in space. Who's John Glenn? That's going to put me over $10,000. We'll go man in space for 600.
the answer is
The first U.S. space program to feature a spacewalk. What is Gemini? Man in space, 800.
the answer is
In January 1989, the Soviet probe Phobos 2 went into orbit around this planet. What is Mars? Man in space, 1,000.
the answer is
This country modified a runway on Eastern Island for emergency use by U.S. space shuttles. What is Chile? It is Chile. Ran the category. 11 letter words, 400.
the answer is
White flowered vegetable head related to broccoli, or description of an ear a boxer might have. What is cauliflower? I'll go with 11 letter words for 600.
the answer is
Join a couple of metropolises and you'll have one of these urban complexes like Boswash. It's not my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pass. I don't know. I didn't mean to buzz in. Rob, let's see if you can get out of the hole. Oh, Megalopolis. That's right, Megalopolis. Well, Rob, you managed to get yourself out of the hole and you have some cash, but you still trail me by quite a margin. Freedom, 200. Shouldn't have a problem with this category. Raciously integrated groups who, in the early 60s, took bus trips to challenge segregation. Who are the Freedom Riders? Freedom for 400.
The answer is
Denzel Washington starred in this 1987 film about South African activist Stephen Biko, or Biko, whoever. What is Cry Freedom? Freedom 600.
the answer is
In America, it's the line that rhymes with "Of thee I sing." What is Let Freedom Ring? Okay, Freedom for 800, please.
the answer is
What on the flip side of this 45 record is a John Lennon Elton John duet of "I Saw Her Standing There." What is Philadelphia Freedom? And we'll have a Freedom for 1,000.
the answer is
To discourage secrecy in government, in 1966, Congress passed the FOIA, which is this. What is the Freedom of Intolerance Acts? That is wrong. I have 2 words correct, I know that much. It is the Freedom of Information Act. So, Rob has it right, he's in second place, but still trails me by quite a margin. Let's see where he goes next. He's going to World Religion for 200.
the answer is
Most of the world's Zoroastrians, Jains, and Sikhs live in this country. What is India? World Religion 400.
the answer is
The name for this many-storied Buddhist tower comes from the Portuguese. I'm going to give this one to Liz because I don't know. Oh, but neither does she. Pagoda. It's a pagoda. Mythology 200. There's one of the 2 daily doubles, and I know Rob's going to go all in, so here is his clue. At the end of their story, Psyche and his cute Roman love god lived happily ever after, but he doesn't know that it's Cupid! Cupid is the right answer, and he did not know that. Alright, 11 other words, 800.
the answer is
High-density lipoproteins are considered good forms of this. What is cholesterol? This could put me back over $14,000. Mythology for 400.
the answer is
In his infancy, this symbol of strength strangled 2 serpents sent by Hera. Who is Hercules? for 600.
The answer is
This Sophocles heroine was walled up in a cave as punishment for burying her brother's body. Rob? Antigone. That's correct. Rob has some money again. Where is he going? Mythology 800.
the answer is
Menelaus, husband of Helen of Troy, was king of this Greek city-state. What is Sparta? Mythology 1000.
the answer is
Castor and Pollux were mothered by Leda and fathered by Jupiter, disguised as this bird. What is a dove? No. He was disguised as a swan. Oh, that's right. So that puts Liz at 1,400. She's in second place. And we have 4 clues left. Where to, Liz? World religion for 600.
the answer is
The 3 wise men were called Magi. One wise man would be called this. What is a Majum? No. Down to $14,000. We're slipping here. Magus. I was off by 1 letter. You're 1,200, Rob. Where to? World religion 800.
the answer is
Observed by Christians on the 7th Sunday after Easter, it's Greek for the Jewish Shavuot. Oh, I don't know. Pentecost. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Okay, we have 2 clues left, Rob. One of them has the daily double. Do you want world religion or 11-letter words? World religion, okay? Get a daily double. Last opportunity to try to make a move. Before he disappeared in Lebanon, this man has been called the Anglican Church's Kissinger, and it's Terry Waite. He goes up to $3,000. Let's look at that last clue.
the answer is
An episode that ends in great suspense like the season finale of a TV series. What is a cliffhanger? So I have $15,000, Rob $3,000, Liz $1,400. And it looks like the 30th game will be in the books. But we still have Final Jeopardy to deal with. We're going to take a look at that category right now for Final Jeopardy. It is nuclear physics. Alright. Almost all of an atom's mass is contained within this. What is the nucleus? So this game I'm going to end up with $20,000, which is a fair amount of money. Pretty good. So that's $1,540,614 in 29 games.
the Final Jeopardy answer
Is it the nucleus? It sure is. Liz came up with nucleus, she goes up to $2,800. Did Rob come up with nucleus? Yes, he did. He goes up to $5,000. I also said, what is the nucleus? And I ended up with $20,000 this game for $1,540,614. See you all for that next video, everybody.